Okay guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at all the Easter eggs inside the Chargers release video for the schedule. This was hilarious. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first off here they have the 27-0. That was pretty funny that they did that when they lost to Jacksonville. So they're basically saying that's over with, let's get to the next thing. Okay, so let me actually turn this down so it's not too bad. Then they go to the players line in. Let's see. I don't know all the anime Easter eggs, so I won't help with that. This one's hilarious. So Mike Daniels smoking on a vape. That was hilarious. He kind of got caught last year doing that on the thing. Teen Titans with Tennessee Titans as well. That was pretty funny. Okay, now this part I missed the first time I watched it. Those are birds flying into the Viking Stadium. If you don't know, the Viking Stadium has this big problem where like their stadium is like reflecting and like the birds are blinded by it and they keep dying flying into the thing. It's like really dark that they made this joke about these birds just dying. It's been actually kind of a controversial thing, but I just thought that was brutal. But that's not the only thing to do. If you actually take a look here, look up at the corner here of the banners that they do for the Vikings. #1 NFL PA team, Justin Jefferson, Offensive Rookie of the Year, mentioned in a Lizzo song. Timberwolves play-in winner. If you don't watch NBA, basically the Timberwolves like celebrated like they won the NBA championship last year in the play-in game, and then a fun game versus the Bills in 2020, and then Kirk Cousins obviously showing off his bling, which is pretty funny there. That's actually what I noticed first with this. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so they also burned the Ravens here pretty good. So if you actually look at this, all the quarterbacks that were other options outside of Jimmy Garoppolo were like the quarterbacks that were potentially going to go to the Raiders or were rumored to go there, like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Justin Jackson, heck, even Derek Carr maybe would have come back, but instead they ended up with Jimmy Garoppolo, which is probably the worst out of the group, but Jimmy Garoppolo is still not a bad quarterback. And then bye week. Okay, this one's funny because this is Dak Prescott getting burned by his own team, because last year the Cowboys tweeted out like a tweet like their own social media team basically ripped on Dak Prescott, and that's what this bus is coming in first, and his own content team is just crushing him. Okay, this one is hilarious. I think his name's pronounced like Burnberry or something, but basically this guy is a diehard Chiefs fan that everyone knows for this outfit that he wears with this mask, and he's basically trying to get out of his ankle bracelet to go to the game, and it's really funny that they're doing that here. Like this dude has like a criminal record, and they're making fun of him for this. Funny, rebuild a bear. They're rebuilding the Bears. They're basically trying to get redone with the GM there, putting it together with Fields. Okay, a lot of Easter eggs here. Hard to go over every one of these. One of my favorite though is the authentic Italian sombrero pizza. That's hilarious. Also the King of Broadway, Trey Young. Because he went in there and he was like doing really well when he was beating New York. And then the single Cougars is hilarious. And then you got Zach Wilson over there. I'm not really for sure who that girl is dancing. The pizza rat strikes again. Obviously, if you know anything about New York, they had a giant rat that was like taking an entire slice of pizza in the subway with them. It was actually pretty funny. And they got the New York sack exchange, which was kind of cool as well. And then they give a shout out to Aaron Rodgers here as well with the out of Green Bay up in age. Then you got Mina Kimes on here. Obviously, Mina Kimes has been one of like the biggest talk show people in the past year, along with Skip and Shannon Sharp, which was another good one. And then this one actually caught me by surprise. I didn't really understand this at first, but this is making fun of, it's basically a gambling warning, but it's making fun of all the Detroit Lions players that just got caught gambling. So I was like, oh man, this is brutal that they actually put this on here. Because like I think 3 Detroit Lions players just got caught from gambling. So I thought that was pretty good that they put that on there. Okay, this one I thought was a little bit different, and I could be maybe missing this, but this is basically Jordan Love going into the darkness that Aaron Rodgers was in. If you look at like the to-do list, it's like another McAfee interview, tweet vaguely, do my own research, making fun of like his whole vaccine thing or whatever, and then schedule like I don't know, some kind of weird, I'm guessing like hallucinogen appointment. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then you got the Ravens. Kind of funny here because if you pause it, you look, it says Ken Francis scratched out for Lamar's contract. Now, obviously, we all know that Lamar Jackson just got a brand new contract, but Ken Francis was the guy that was calling around different teams, like not his agent, but like he's not even licensed, I guess, by the NFL, but he was like calling people around. So that's what that references to. Chargers are just coming for everybody. You know, Bill Belichick, Spygate, keep an eye on everybody. Then you got the Broncos here. Russell Wilson trying to cook against Patrick from SpongeBob. It's a pretty good shots at them. Okay, now this is where they really go hard on the Raiders. If you go, you can actually, this is a QR code that actually works. If you scan it, it will send you to a thing to give you two options: Charger fans and Raiders fans. If you click the Chargers, it shows you where to buy the tickets. If you click the Raiders one, it shows you a Google link how to get a job, and then like step by step for all the Raiders fans on how to get a job, like build a resume, do this. It was brutal. I can't believe they actually went that deep into that. But yeah, pause it, scan it yourself. You'll see. And then this one was pretty brutal as well. The Buffalo Bills, each one of these Super Bowls was one of the ones they lost. So just burn it all. And then DeMar Hamlin in there. I'm not really for sure if that represented anything. If you guys know that, leave a comment down below. Let me know. This was Sean Payton going in there, tearing up Russell Wilson's office. And then back to Bourbon. I got the name wrong. Pat McAfee looking at it with AJ Hawk from his show. I thought that was pretty cool. They gave him a shout out in there. And then they just shows the players. Overall, phenomenal job. Once again, the Chargers video completely outdid everybody. I absolutely loved it. I do like the Tomlinson thing here at the end. I thought that was pretty cool. But the Chargers definitely their content team is like a dynasty right now. They are the best. They have the coolest schedule release out of everybody. And as deep as this is, it's really cool. Hopefully you guys liked all those Easter eggs. Hopefully I pointed some out that you guys didn't notice the first time around. But if you guys like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next huddle. Ready?